Exxon being removed from the Dow, the longest serving member of the index after its market share fell from $450 billion of market capitalization back in 2014 to less than $200 billion now. Are we just seeing the beginning of the destruction of the hydrocarbon complex, or is this the end of the destruction?
Well, it does mark a shift in the era of where capital wants to go and what investors are going to look at. The tech stocks are clearly on a boom. I wish I had made some different choices, early in the pandemic. But it does indicate that the large industrial, the behemoths of our time are probably not where capital wants to flow. And it does mean that these very large international oil companies have to pivot their portfolios to embrace what's known as the energy transition if they're going to stay relevant. And you see the different players taking different strategies, and I do think they will pivot and survive, but this does indicate a big shift in investor sentiment.
Regina, what's the heart of the matter here is combination. I mean, we saw Anadarko take out and what Oxy's done and their overextension and Mr. Buffet coming into play as well. Do you just see an industry roll up to get back to the size of revenues where they have scale to profit?
Well, I think it is a scale game, and you're absolutely right there. But, the bid-ask spreads are still so far apart, and where I would have thought we would have seen more of a wave of mergers and acquisitions, balance sheets are under such pressure that it's difficult to get the capital to make a play, and it's difficult to see the consolidation that we need to see. However, there have been some moves, and there was Chevron's acquisition of Noble looks very, very smart in this environment.
Well, man, I was going to go to Chevron, but I really don't want to talk individual securities. I mean, they go after Noble, and they got pushed out of Anadarko. I get all that. Does the big money come in? Does private equity come in and start acquiring value-priced hydrocarbons? Do you see someone like Blackstone or even BlackRock, for that matter, playing?
I think the PE firms have done their bit in the last decade, especially in the 2010s, and most of them are actually trying to pull out now. What I think we'll end up seeing is you'll see assets change hands because the assets still have underlying value, but the companies that are structured around them with the debt and the equity portfolios that they have look less attractive. So I think we're going to have to see more restructuring, more debt consolidation, and then you'll see the assets shift, but maybe less the company logos shifting.
Have we already seen, Regina, peak oil demand?
I don't think so, Lisa. There has been some that will say 2019 might have been peak demand. We still see projections that'll take us up to 110 million barrels per day, which is still 10 million barrels per day more than we consume in 2019. And you'll still see that into the 2030 timeframe. We don't have a base of energy that will sustain all of our needs that does not include some element of hydrocarbon, at least in the foreseeable future.